The trailer for the fourth season of The Witcher is out, and, well, it's as we expected. Henry Cavill's gone, and Liam Hemsworth's now The Witcher. Now, part of me was hoping that maybe behind the scenes they work things out and Henry Cavill would still be The Witcher. But no, it's Liam Hemsworth, and that's a big enough problem as it is for the series. I mean, Henry Cavill was the main character, he was Geralt, and now that he's been replaced by another actor, it's not gonna hit the same because we're already attached to the character played by Henry Cavill, and as well as Liam Hemsworth might play the character, and in the trailer it seems like he's doing a good job, at least in the trailer. It's not gonna have the same effect, and it's gonna turn a lot of people off. It's just what it is. Now, I was hoping they would find some excuse to replace Geralt and bring another Witcher because we know there are other Witchers in this universe. And maybe something happens to Geralt and we assume that he's dead or something. And then a new Witcher has to show up to fight everyone and do all the Witcher stuff. That would have been a good way to do it. And if they did that, it would have left an opening for Henry Cavill's version of The Witcher to come back sometime in the future. But with him being replaced by Liam Hemsworth, that's officially never gonna happen now. So yeah, Liam Hemsworth is the Witcher now, and I guess we'll have to deal with it. Now, that aside, let's look at what's going on in the trailer. Well, apparently it's all about saving Syria again, and so there's a war or something coming. That's what it feels like from the trailer. But I did notice something, that the trailer focused really hard on the action scenes. I felt like the trailer was mostly action scenes, and that's not a bad thing. We like seeing action scenes, but we didn't really get a sense of what the story is. Sure, there were a few lines by the actors here and there, but I didn't really understand what the plot of this season would be. And the fact that it's filled with action scenes makes me wonder that maybe there isn't much of a story in this season, or maybe the story is not that great. I mean, honestly, with the amount of action scenes I saw in this trailer, I feel like we might have seen a piece of the action scenes from every episode that's going to be seen in this season. That's how many scenes there were. And the fact that they focus so much on that rather than give us a solid clue of what the story is a bit concerning. Now, it could just be to make sure people pay attention to the season, with the character change and the actor change and all that stuff. Maybe that's the reason why, but the fact that we don't really understand what's happening is a bit concerning. I mean, with Henry Cavill leaving, that's a big enough issue as it is for a lot of people to not watch the show. And to be honest, I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to watch the show. I mean, I really like Henry Cavill's version of The Witcher, and it feels a bit messed up that another character is playing him when he could have played The Witcher. I mean, if something happened to Henry Cavill and he couldn't do it, just because of that he couldn't, that would have been understandable. But the way the whole situation is, yeah, I'm not really all that excited. Now the season's gonna be premiering on Netflix at October 30th, I think. I think that was the date that we saw at the end. And I'm guessing that it's gonna be a whole season, not split into two parts or anything. So I guess that's good news. But overall, I'm still thinking about whether or not I'm gonna watch it. Maybe I will end up watching it, but yeah, I think that's about how a lot of people are feeling, and it is a problem for the Witcher series. And we'll have to wait and see how well Liam Hemsworth's version of The Witcher actually does. And honestly, it seems like he's a bit different. Now I don't know how they're gonna do the character swap. Are they actually just gonna pretend like the Witcher's face changing, nobody notices that, or is there some magic stuff or something that's gonna happen that makes his body change or something? I don't know, but it feels like this version of the Witcher looks a little, is acting a little bit differently compared to the previous version. I don't know, maybe it's just what I thought about the trailer, but yeah, it seemed like that to me. So we have to wait and see, I guess. And well, I guess we'll all know how it's gonna go on October 30th. So let's wait and see.